know what? The best racers in the world can control that natural adrenaline.
Yeah.
And you need to be able to control it for your own sake and
and to finish.
And to finish and everyone else.
I get it. I just got to remind myself. So I do get a habit of going a bit too stupid.
Getting excited.
Overcooking it.
Well, definitely not with me in the car. You're not going to.
No, I'll take it easy. I'll just do my thing, and you tell me what I'm doing wrong.
What times are you doing? Any idea on lap times?
Today I'm doing 9s.
No 9s, rightio.
I've done 8s when it's cooler.
Yeah. And how fresh are your slicks?
They've done one track day.
Oh, okay, you're rightio, yep.
So
yeah, the reason I'm asking those questions is to know where we should be at with the car, you know, like how much I can tell you to push and how much you can pull back.
Sure. So yeah, just tell me if I'm going too deep or whatever.
Rightio. First of all, I want to see your line selections perfect before you put speed into it.
Sure.
Alright, once you got line selections perfect, I'll give you the thumbs up, and then it's like, okay, then you can start to ramp it up.
Sure.
With these lines, if you're offline everywhere, okay, we've got to pull it back to basics and go back to step 1.
Yep.
And you know what? That's not a bad thing. I go back to step 1
I'm good with that.
all the time, and we all get there.
I'm totally good with that.
How much boost have we got in this thing?
I'm at about 12 at the moment.
12 pound, yep, safe.
Yeah.
You don't want more than that. And what box is in it? Stock?
Standard box, yeah.
Rightio, so it's a standard synchro box.
With a CID limo.
Rightio. Does the window winder work?
Nah.
No.
Sorry.
No, that's alright.
Buy you a drink later.
Oh, no, I was just going to adjust that mirror so I could see any traffic, but I'll leave it up to you.
Watch the mirrors.
Yeah, you're all good with that?
Yeah, I've been driving for a long time. I don't do it enough.
Yeah.
I get really rusty. It takes me a while to get the back into the car. And then I'm okay, but it takes a while to get there because I only drive a couple of times a year.
Yep. way to roll in this service and into the middle of the track.
Okay. Stop.
Yeah, and stop about here somewhere. Rightio. Yeah, this is the safest point to stop. Rightio, just stay here in the car. It's a bugger.
See any improvement?
Yeah, what we have to work on with you is this front. I don't like the steering. What's done to the suspension?
I've got one of those bump steer spacers. I've got coilovers.
What brand?
Team.
This front needs to be, for the speed and the slicks that you got.
Yeah.
The front's too soft.
It's too soft.
It's banging in, and then it's all right through those stages, but the extra high speed when you're going over 120, 130 k an hour,
yep.
the slick tyres, it's just too much work for it, and it's just pulling the front of the car down.
Okay.
Have you had anyone set it up?
No. I was thinking of getting them taken out and get Super Shop to set them up for me.
Yeah, that's the next level of setup. Okay. So when we're talking about, you'll notice major changes. Your biggest problem is when you're coming into that corner, okay, the car is getting to that point and you're not trusting the car.
Yeah.
And the reason why you're not trusting is the front's diving. The front's doing that. Okay, do you honestly, you think you haven't got that trust in it?
I don't trust it.
Yeah.
I don't trust it. Like when you got me to go through that kink without just washing a little bit of speed off, it was all messed up with the braking and we're all over the place.
Yep.
So I have to brake just before the kink, settle it a little bit, and then I can brake and I can be confident.
Yeah, that's right, and that comes back to a little bit of car setup. So from there, I would just probably pull it back a notch, and get your lines perfect. Okay, your lines weren't too far out, but you're at the point now where you're gonna have to start experimenting with lines.
Yep.
You need to go out wide, turn in, do these stuff, and you need to be able to drive all different conditions by out wide, square across. Like see when that Radical and that Evo come past, okay, they were still exiting out too far, and then you got them on the next corner.
Yeah.
Okay, by me getting you to go tighter, okay, you had them all the way around the top. All right, and that all stems back from a better line earlier on in the piece.
What have you done? All power's gone to the computer. Computer's off. So the dash is.
Someone's looking at the battery.
No, the
No?
battery's fine. You can hear the fans going, but there's just no. Right. Just trail the brake a little bit.
Yeah, keep the rope straight. She goes underneath and breaks it. It's on you.
All right. Fair enough.
Whereabouts is up? First row, second row? We're in the first row, mate.
First row, yeah.
Alright, so just a bit of weight on the brake.
All right, mate.
Yeah, so exactly like I said, when I got you to change that line, you're faster than those cars over the top.
Yeah.
Okay, where your problem is the high speed turn. You on your steering wheel, you're turning, and then you straighten, and then you turn. You've got to iron that out by having a little bit of trust, and you just got to go. Okay, if the car starts to go that little bit further, all right, now I need to turn a little bit more.
Yeah.
But you're trying to counteract a tiny bit too early.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. What do you think? That's pretty much on the money.
Yeah, I think so. And you're absolutely right. High speed, it's not. I don't feel confident.
Yep.
Turn one at Eastern Creek, I'm not confident at all.
Yeah.
So.
And like on slick tyres, man, you should be flying through that corner.
I know.
But the car's not ready for slick tyres.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. In like it's not ready as in it's undersprung.
Yep.
Okay. That's the big difference. You got a big ass tyre there. You got so much traction, so much grip, which means the forces on the car have all changed to when you go to a semi-slick.
Yep.
Has this car ever had semi-slicks on it?
Yeah.
Or is it always run?
Well, these are pretty much semi-slick. They're not a full slick.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
They're slightly better than the standard semi-slicks you get. But I mean, I've run full slicks on the back before. It was totally different.
Oh.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. It's great.
Yeah. I just, for some reason, well, maybe it was me being in the passenger seat, that extra load transfer on this corner, which could be a factor. You know, my 75 kilos, loading that front up, but that's the only super high speed that we were getting that front diving. I would love to see some footage on what the suspension's doing. What I would do would put a cable tie around the shock shaft and see how much bump you're using. Okay. But in saying that, there's a big bump on the track that's going to throw that out anyway.
Well, it seems to be a lot of travel on it. I mean, you can see the clean mark on it.
Is it using most of the travel?
It's using about that much. It's quite a lot.
That's a lot of travel.
Pretty much.
But just for your own driving, yeah, man, all good. You just keep it smooth. You just need to bring it back a notch to get your lines better.
Yep. And
you're not as hard on the car, and it's going to be faster. Exactly like I said, that top section out wider. In saying that wide, that's how wide we were. That's how much, half a metre, and you just carried so much more speed through there.
Yeah, I did know it felt better. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but the way I drive, and a lot of the guys, they drive by markers. I don't do that. I do it all by feel. I do not use markers.
Yeah, I'm the same.
I just feel the car, and the car tells me where I need to brake, where I need to turn.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's inherent for me.
Yeah, I'm exactly the same. You will get a bit more power. You will get a bit faster if this thing's not as laggy through that top corner there.
Yeah, I know.
So the way to fix that would be a little bit of heel toe.
Yep.
Okay, as you go down the gear, so heel toe, give it a big blip and a big rev, and then transfer over to left foot brake where you're keeping some power on. Okay. Accelerate mid corner so you are on boost.
Yep.
Okay, and then you can lift off the brake when you feel the car's stable.
Okay, cool.
Right, that's another technique you could think about.
Yeah, I don't often do left foot braking, but I'll give it a go. I heel and toe and all that. That's no problem.
Yeah. I just want more heel toe. I just want higher revs so you're on boost earlier because that lag through that corner is, you might as well pull up and have a cup of tea. But don't worry, I drive a turbo car and my boost doesn't kick in until 4 grand.
Yeah. I mean, this thing's got pretty much power everywhere. Because it's got quite a small turbo.
Yeah.
But yeah, I am going to do a turbo upgrade, and then I'll have to concentrate a bit more on making sure I'm on boost. Yeah. Alright, all good.
All good, man. Good job.
Thanks a lot, Dan.
Did I help you out at all?
You did. Thank you.
Unreal, mate. That's what I'm here for. I'm glad that I helped.
You did break my car, though.
Oh, yeah. By telling you to go harder. So I'm sorry, mate.
That's all right. I'm used to it breaking.
Don't worry, so am I.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you, boss.
I hope there wasn't anything